Hey, how's it going, guys? I've had the Samsung Galaxy Tab A7 for a few months now. First and foremost, this is at 6%, so I wanted to show you that since my last charge from like Thursday, I've had this for a little bit more than 7 hours of on-screen time. So on Thursday, I was just watching stuff on Crunchyroll, so had it on for an hour and 6 minutes, then it was 4 hours and 41 minutes, and then finally 1 hour and 46 minutes. It's going to be around 7 hours. I do mention 7 hours because last time I used last time I checked it more thoroughly, it did last for over 7 hours. And the battery life is, not battery life, but brightness is above 50% right now. It kind of fluctuates. Usually it was under. From testing out dozens of budget tablets over the years, this is so far the best one that I've used for media consumption. There's 3 reasons. Number 1 was the battery life. The battery life does seem pretty sufficient because I don't really get anything much better than 7 hours at this price point. Usually it's below 2. Secondly is the screen itself. The screen is vibrant and beautiful. I believe it's what was resolution 2000 by 1200. Well, either way, you can watch videos at Full HD 1080p on all streaming platforms like Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, and even Crunchyroll here. You know, I've been watching some cartoons here to test everything out, and yeah, I get to watch it at 1080p. And on top of that, there's also the eye comfort shield. This is great for the nighttime. And there's also a dark mode where, you know, it turns everything kind of dark like the UI. And it takes a moment, but then once it's done, this is what I use for the nighttime. And finally, it's because of these speakers on the side. Now this has a total of 4 speaker grills. I know it's a little blurry, just bear with me here. And I know front speakers are always the best, but in this case it's an exception because of how good it is. Like, the sound doesn't sound tinny, it sounds solid and pretty immersive overall, even though it's on the side, and it's pretty loud too. I really like it. Obviously, if I showed it to you on video, it wouldn't really justify it versus knowing it in person, or knowing what it's like in person, but I can just tell you that these are the best speakers. They're on par with Lenovo's speakers that I really liked. That is arguably the best one, I think, or it's between this and that. I'm trying to think right now, but yeah, this definitely has a really nice pair regardless. So I'd recommend it for these 3 reasons alone. Now there is one downside that I did want to mention, and I'm not sure if you're able to notice it too well or not, but on the side here, on the left side here, the screen is kind of bleeding. There's some light bleed. And this kind of came, I want to say, with the tablet. So this is more of a quality control issue, like a defect that I got. And that's what will happen when you buy like budget tablets. You're not going to get the perfect thing every time. So give or take, this might be a deal breaker, but I think there might be some warranty that can help fix it. I'm not completely sure. Samsung would have to elaborate. Actually, I'll try to see if I can find the box for the warranty. Basically, I need to find the box to see whether or not the warranty is still valid. If not, then I guess that sucks, because this is a deal breaker, I would say. Because, you know, everything you watch, you're going to notice that little bit piece, and it's going to be like just unappealing. So unless if you can overlook that, because to me it's kind of a small thing, but I do notice it at certain points, especially at nighttime. I'm like, it's a little brighter here, kind of unappealing, but to each their own. The other downside, and the reason why this isn't the best tablet, is because it has 3 GB of RAM, and 3 GB of RAM can be a little limiting, especially the storage space. Wait, this only has 32 gigs of storage, which is not enough for, you know, especially in the coming future when apps, music, and even videos are going to require more storage space. And I can't remember, I don't think there is a micro SD card slot that I noticed here, so you're kind of stuck with what you've got, which is also another disappointment. I don't know why they didn't have a micro SD card, but besides that, that's another thing you have to kind of deal with. I want to show you a quick game here that you can actually get decent performance, not that it's terrible or anything. And by the way, can you see that screen bleed on the bottom left or the left side here? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, or that's what I was talking about in the beginning. So yeah, games are decent on here, nothing too crazy, but down the line I don't think it's going to be able to handle high-end stuff. I can't remember if Genshin Impact worked really well, or if I even tested it out, but yeah, regardless, you know, like 3 GB of RAM will be limiting down the line. And as I mentioned before, this is the best tablet for media consumption, and I guess you can do some other stuff. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I'm going to be testing out more tablets in the future, so be sure to subscribe. As always, thanks for watching.